I'm addressing this shit again.
The Office of Accountability and Efficiency's purpose is to enhance transparency and oversight of MPS operations, but it seems that this is not happening. We find it abhorrent that funds were stolen from Black and Hispanic paraprofessionals in MPS with a fraudulent teacher preparation program. That only $79,000, according to your budget, was spent on student services with a $2.1 billion budget during the pandemic. False promises of mental health services to students by removing the MPD in the TASK program. And this especially goes to one board member who did that, Ms. Taylor, who took away the MPD. Misallocated funds kept in MPS bank accounts while forcing taxpayers to overcome budget shortfalls from the state with property tax increases on top of the $87 million tax referendum. Yes, I know about it. Money spent on construction that we are not seeing done, and ignoring our concerns with closed board meetings and the inability to ask questions about our concerns. We need a community dashboard with visuals instead of meaningless, elaborate, colorful budgets and promises. The buck stops here with our watchdog group, Community Takeover. And we have not forgotten you all allowing DeShonda Bailey to be beaten behind MPS by the police that was initiated by you.
It's not on the topic, sorry.
It may not be on topic, but I'll let you know. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
I just want to remind.
While we speak of accountability and efficiency, I'd like to point out truths that show just how hypocritical this district is. $508 million sits in the bank from COVID grants. What are you waiting on to spend it? The kids of the district need resources. We have schools all over the north side with no elevators or handicapped accessibility, turning away children that may be at a grade level on the second floor. Flood damage, mold, no air conditioning. Our children are fed meals comparable to Nutriloaf at the county jail whole. Your kitchens were just cited by the health department yesterday, North Division being shut down completely. Yet you guys gave Henry Leonard $7.1 million to expand Fairview on the south side, saying it's overcrowded. No, it isn't. I've been in that school frequently. This was following him being threatened with phone confiscation by this exact same board if he, as my board rep, spoke to me about what happens to my son. Schools are operating as Title I school-wide schools.
You let somebody say SHIT in this meeting.
To hire
Let her talk.
licensed paras.
It's not off topic.
It's
We
not.
heard her.
It's about funding.
She can curse, but you won't let her talk. Really? I heard the lady say SHIT. We heard her.
By the way, Henry still called me and I recorded it. I have to get my thing.
We didn't see security get her when she cursed in here. We did not have because legislation money that was stolen by the district.
Two,
You can pay them less money, but they allowed
four,
someone to come in here and
5,
curse.
6, 7.
I'm gonna stand up. You better not touch me. I'm serious. Do not do it. I'm moving. I'm getting up now. And you, especially you. Especially you. I'm leaving. You're not having what? And I'm leaving.
The next speaker is Sheila Thompson, please.
You want to let somebody come in here white, cursing, saying SHIT. Do you
I'm addressing this shit again.
want to put us out? Because we're telling the truth about you all stealing money from the district? Give me a break. We're talking about the budget and what our kids need, correct? Well, mental health. I'd like to have a full audit on your consultants that you use. A full audit on your recreational department. Because those funds are are not being put back into those schools at all. Mr. Posley,
He's just trying
Dr. Peterson,
Yes.
Taylor, Carr, Ms. Ann, Henderson,
Please.
my apologies. I'm a parent first. And what I see the budget doing is not budgeting to help our children in MPS, nor the parents, the staff, none of that. All the crime involves this budget that y'all are missing and misrepresenting. I can't say too much because each one of y'all are parents and you truly see what's going on in your budget. And it's shameful. I've seen you work things out with your deaf, and that's good because I know ASL too when it's needed. And you kicked out Amanda on a budget, and Ms. Williams, and everyone else here in the back of me. This budget that y'all want to commit about and talk about, we shouldn't have to do that because we see everything that's going on right now. But I understand the policies and the politics. I really do. I really do. And it's shameful. That's all I have to say, Dr. Posey. And this is directly to you.
And I am talking specifically about budget transfers and reports of revenue expenses as presented by the Office of Accountability and Efficiency, who has been by this board numerous times presenting legal findings where you have failed to act. So all of these wonderful proclamations you do for one another and the people that are presenting to you about programming that should have been in place many, many years ago, what will be different this time? You can't just write a resolution, 3 resolutions every time you have a board meeting and not do anything about it. You ignore your own policy and law.
Please speak to the issue.
Okay.
and topic.
And this board has spent unprecedented amounts of taxpayer funds on legal defense when your own city attorney and legal lawyers have urged you to adjust.
Sorry, ma'am. but this
You have
is
failed.
not-
The Baker
This is
Tilly
not on
report
topic.
has shown significant
Please.
material weakness in financial matters. You canceled the taxpayer referendum by failing to keep funds in the appropriate category. If you don't like that I'm saying them, they are related to the taxpayer. They are related to the taxpayer. I don't like the way
Madam Secretary, what we're looking. Madam Secretary, what is the next item? We have to.
The next item is item